Good day, everyone. My name is Abraham. We're going to look at the structures and functions of the digestive systems. Digestive systems, which include the digestive tracts and organs that aid the body to digest and assimilate food that enter through the mouth, travel through the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and finally pass out through the anus. Digestive systems include injections, movements, absorptions, and assimilations. These are all the components of mechanical and chemical digestion. Digestion process. Mechanical digestions involve the chewing and tearings, munchings, and mixtures of foods of all forms. And the enzymic process of chemical digestions, improvement of carbohydrates, proteins, lipase. The mechanical process is the cutting down of food into smaller pieces with the aid of the teeth and the tongues, combined with the saliva. It helps to break down the food into smaller pieces before it is swallowed into the stomach through the esophagus. There are two main digestive enzymes. Pepsin is a digestive enzyme that the stomach secretes to help break down proteins into peptides, while the trypsin, the enzyme released by the pancreas, is turned on by an enzyme in the small intestine to produce trypsin. The stomach is a muscular J-shaped sac which breaks down the foods we eat into smaller pieces mixed with the digestive juice, which have enzymes to digest the lipase and proteins. The small intestines, they are around 7 meters long. That is where the food we eat, they are further digested or break down into smaller pieces by the digestive juice before they are absorbed into the bloodstreams. About 80% of the food we swallow are absorbed into the bloodstreams as vitamin, minerals, carbohydrates, proteins, and lipase. We got to look at the functions of the large intestine. The food that could not be absorbed in the small intestine, they are transferred to the large intestine. The large intestine is about 1.5 meters long. The large intestine now absorbed in the large intestine. The food transferred from the small intestine, they are stored for a short-term period. The large intestine serves as a short-term storage, which holds feces before it is expired. The large intestine have primary activity. There are 4 primary activities of the large intestine, which are reabsorptions of water and minerals, ions, like sodium and chlorides, productions and temporary storage of feces before they expire, and maintenance of residual populations of more than 500 species of bacteria. The large intestine. This is the diagram of the large intestine where the food stay temporary for a short period, unabsorbed food, before they are passed through the anus as waste products. The diagrams of the digestive systems. As we said before, the food digestion starts from the mouth, which helps with the saliva glands, and breaking down into smaller pieces, pass through the esophagus to the stomach, and to the small intestine, where it is finally absorbed by the digestive juice and absorbed into the blood nutrients as carbohydrate, proteins, and minerals. We look at the balanced diet. It's a range of food in the correct proportion from all food groups. Starchy food are ideally whole grain varieties, good qualities of fruits and vegetables, a few servings of meat and dairy foods, reduce fat saturated food, or reduce fat varieties. A few servings of protein, meat, egg, beans, and dairy sauce, and a small quantities of oils and spread. These are the classes of foods, which are vegetables and fruits, carbohydrate, minerals, and vitamin foods. The importance of digestion. The nutrients from food and drink we, we take in as solid and liquid. They are necessary for our body to function correctly and maintain good health. Nutrients include things like protein, lipids, carbohydrates, vitamin, mineral, and water. They are those things our body absorbs and are used for energy growth and cell repair. Nutrients are broken down into smaller pieces by our digestive systems and animations of proteins yielding yeast amino acid. Fats are broken down into glycerols and fatty acids, while the breaking down of carbohydrates into simple sugars. To maintain a healthy digestive system, hydrate frequently. Drinking water facilitates and easier the transit of meal. We should increase our intake of fibers. Fibers aid in digestion and promote regular bowel motions in our bodies. We should also ensure our diets contain both soluble and insoluble fibers. We should eat a healthy and balanced diet to make sure we receive our daily recommended serving of fruits and vegetables and avoid processed foods. We should consume probiotic-rich meal and take supplements. Probiotic-rich meals are beneficial microorganisms that assist our body defense against harmful ones. These are the books and biography we consulted. Thank you and God bless.